Welcome back, I'm Jim Rowe and we're going to be doing another chatbot review today. I picked up this chatbot from a comment on botlist.co, which is a full directory of all types of chatbots, including text and voice. Really great product. If you get a chance, I'll put the link in with this post. Go and check out Botlist. It's fantastic, great product. And it was the developer of a chatbot called Birdie was asking for people to review it. So perfect opportunity. It was down to be number 8 in my chatbot reviews, and now it's going to be number 5 because I want to obviously provide a service to this person that spent their time developing it. So I've sent myself the bot link and it's ready to go on my phone, and you should see it on the screen now. Okay, so as with all of these, we start at the very beginning, right at the greeting within Messenger. Thing to remember with many chatbots, they're going to be triggered from another entry point, whether that's a link, comment on a face post, a send message button on a click to messenger ad, whatever it is. It's highly unlikely you're going to start at this position. You may start on the Facebook page though and click the blue get started button there. But I think this is a great place to start for a review. So let's have a look first, starting at the top, the image. So try Birdie's shopping assistant. I like the use of the colour. It tells you exactly what it is. It's a shopping assistant. There is a little grey voice box up there, but that text is way too small to read. They just need to double, triple the size of that. They've got plenty of space in there to add their branding. And in the top right-hand corner is a little Birdie logo, but that is different to the Birdie logo that we see in the actual greeting screen. As we can see there, typically replies instantly. That's the joy of a good chatbot. They're an e-commerce website, and that e-commerce website has got 294 likes. As I've said before, the likes thing's great. I want to see a subscriber count. I think a subscriber count would be a good indicator of that bot. But we don't seem to have that. And then we have some nice introductory text, so we'll read that out. Birdie is a shopping assistant that builds instant and personalized product rankings and shortlists. Sounds good. With content crawled from the most trusted sources to accelerate and facilitate the decision-making process. And then you get the typical button at the bottom. When you click get started, Birdie will see your public information. Big fat get started button. Okay, let's dive straight in. Swiping up, and we can see that the product is powered by a Mobile Monkey. So there are lots of bot building platforms out there. I'm a massive fan of ManyChat. I'm a ManyChat agency partner. Chatfuel's another one. Mobile Monkey's another one that's out there. I've used all 3 of those and I settled on that. So I've clicked get started and we have 0 happening so far, which is quite unusual. I'm just going to try typing hello. See what happens. Here we go. Okay, so there was a big delay there. Now, I don't know if that's down to the bot itself or that was an issue. Facebook just having a slight issue. Sometimes that does happen. Okay, so let's have a look. I typed hello. That you wouldn't normally be expected to do that, but that seemed to coincide with me getting the introduction, the welcome message. So, hi Jim, personalised welcome, perfect. It's great to have you here. I'm a new bot. You may find things that can be improved. Please be patient with me. Like that, sets the scene that this is kind of a beta product. If you need any help, just say help. Okay, good, nice keyword in there. I sometimes use that in my bots. If you want to speak to a human type human, that human then triggers a proper human-to-human conversation. Really like that. Some nice use of emojis in there as well. My goal is to help you find the best TV for your needs. Okay, so we're focusing on televisions, are we? So I have a few simple questions to ask. Shall we start? Let's do it. Okay, so what I found through creating so many bots, I've developed over in excess of 100 bots so far, is when people are first coming into that bot, sometimes you have to give them a little, some clear instructions on what to do. So at that stage, a little star and in lowercase, click let's do it, click the button below. Because unfortunately, which it says shall we start, you'll get some people who just type yes or no in the bottom box, and that's not what you want. So if you start in that first ever engagement, that they get an expectation they're going to have to click buttons, then do so. And then after that, you don't have to do it again. I find it stops a lot of errors in bots. Okay, so before I click, let's do it. I'm just going to bring up that menu again. So there's no real menu there. So let's do it. Okay, what are you mostly going to use TV for? We're going to say movies. So some nice quick reply buttons there. So again, you want the quick replies buttons. You don't want people typing themselves there. That just adds a level of complexity that a bot doesn't need. So quick replies there, select one, the others vanish. Now, obviously, if I used it for 3 things, that might throw me. I might be big into sports, movies, and I don't know, gaming, for instance. There's no option to multi-select there at the moment. There are other ways you can deliver that in a chatbot, but it's not that great, to be honest. What's your budget in US dollars? I don't know, I'm going to put $1,000. Type only numbers, please, in brackets. Good instruction. You could also give an example there. What aspect is more important to you? Smart TV, it's easy to use. Design. I'm going with design. Again, quick reply buttons makes life much easier. All right, now, how close is the TV from your viewing spot? Ooh, nice. Short distance, less than 2 meters. Medium distance, 2 to 2.8. And long distance, 2.8 meters or greater than 2.8. So I'm going to go for the middle, medium distance. I like the way they've done that as well. In the description of each one of these cards, is they've put a swipe for more left and right using the left and right finger pointing emojis. Really like that. Okay, so I'm going to go medium distance. So the bots, although it might started off slow, we're getting that welcome message in. It's sped up nicely now. And what's the average light condition? So we've got some options there. Controlled light, bright and direct sunlight. I'm going to go with the controlled light and hit dark room. All right, let me find the best TVs for you. Just a minute. Okay, nice. It's going out. It's preempting you. It's pre-warning you. It's going to give you some inspiration. And they've put a slight delay in there, 3 to 5 second delay. Okay, then it brings up the images, and we have got a Samsung, a Sony, a Samsung, and a Vizio P-Series. And it's also, want to ask your friends what they think about these. Create a poll. Ooh, I'm going to try that in a second. So I'm a huge Samsung fan. There's a nice curved TV there. So I'm going to have a look at more info. That's going to find me straight out to a web view. So that's a link pushing me out, and that's took me to the TV. Okay, which then gives me all the details and lots of places I can buy it. And that's actually taken me out to Birdie.ai, which is the platform that the chatbot is going to feed leads into to make the actual purchase. Really nice. I quite like that. I'm going to go back now. And I've come back and it's come back and said, want to try again to see other options. So I can do a restart. It seemed to do it at the exact moment I came back from the web view, but I don't think that was a trigger. I think it was just there's a slight delay perhaps, and it comes up. So they missed an opportunity here in the menu just to do a start over or restart is the term they've used. That should have been the top menu item. Create poll. So I'm going to check this out because it's not a button I've ever seen before in a chatbot. So create poll. It's going to take me out to a bit of polling. There we go. Ask for a friend's opinion. What do you want to ask your friends? Add more products. Okay, that's quite a nice idea actually. So that's something that sits outside of the actual messenger-driven chatbot that's been created on Mobile Monkey. I quite like that idea. Get some input, but I imagine that input would be out there and not within the chatbot. I was interested to see how it did that. So I'm going to click the restart again. Great to have you back. Brilliant. So using some conditional format in there to say, well, Jim's already been through once, don't give him the whole greeting. At this point, you already know it, but in case something breaks, just say help so we can start again. Let's go. What are you going to use it for? Okay, I'm not going to go through it again. So it's going to be a quick and dirty review, this one. What do I think? Yeah, I'm fairly impressed, actually. I think it's a great implementation. I think the feel and the pace is really nice. Actually, there's been given some thought has been given to the user experience about making it clear, making the steps quite obvious. Use of the quick replies, perfect there. The way they've presented the information, nice, big, clear images. Overall, I think it's got some great potential. I could see how some tech, how it could link in perhaps in some tech sales products. You know, recently I bought an SSD drive for my MacBook. It would have been perfect then if I could have put, you know, MacBook SSD, and then it would have took you through that whole process talking about SSDs. So anybody in the tech market, I think that's a great idea. Overall, I'm going to give it a solid, and this is, you know, this is review number 5, and I've been thinking about doing kind of star reviews. I'm going to give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. I think it's really good. I think there's some slight little tweaks they can make in there, but massive potential, huge potential. So a huge well done to who made it. Let's have a quick look. Patricia Osorio. Yeah, look her up on botlist.co. Have a look. That's the only bot she's got listed on there. I'm actually going to follow her now. I think she's done a fantastic job, and I'm excited to see what she can do in the future. As I said in previous videos, the bot reviews are a snapshot in time. They're done there and then. Bot fails, it's a failed review. Bot performs, it can possibly be a great review. If you've got a bot and you want to get it reviewed, just wherever you saw this video, just get in touch. If you've used a bot that you thought was great, a bit meh or awful, and you want me to have get my opinion on it, please share it with me. That's it for this review. That was Birdie. Next one up is probably going to be something called Journal Flow. Journaling is something I've been thinking about getting into, so it'd be interesting to see if we can do that within a bot. Thanks for watching the video. Take care.